Hey look, Black Panther has taken another record, set another record, and of course did tremendously in its second weekend. To nobody's surprise really anymore. I mean, this movie is just steamrolling everything. Now of course earlier in the week we talked about the big news in regards to Black Panther and how it is doing and how the second weekend is the most important weekend that you can possibly look at after its big first one. You know, this is the one that's going to set the speed and the pace for how the movie's going to be doing for the rest of its theatrical run. And a lot of people were expecting that the movie was going to go somewhere around $100 million. Well, now we know that the second weekend is officially $108 million. Even beating the Avengers for the second best weekend ever after Star Wars The Force Awakens, which just again means that Black Panther in its second weekend has made more than Justice League in its opening weekend. So a lot to celebrate here for Marvel. And when you start looking at the number and the percentages, they're saying by the time everything is officially finalized, so by like Monday morning, it's probably going to be a drop of about 46 to 49% for the final numbers weekend to weekend, which if you look at that, a typical superhero movie usually drops about 55 to the record-breaking Batman v Superman drop of almost 70%. So it's doing way better than that, which means Black Panther is going to just keep on steamrolling pretty much everything, probably going into next weekend being first, possibly even the weekend after that. And there's even many projections out there saying, you know, if this keeps it up, you could see Black Panther continue to do better than bigger movies coming in a few weeks. So this is going to be rather huge for Marvel, and I think quite clearly, just automatically when you start looking at this, the numbers game is something that I don't think Marvel is going to, take lightly when they start looking at this and just start questioning exactly where do they go with Black Panther next and how do they utilize this character to their fullest. Because right now, by the time this weekend is over, this movie will have passed what the entire theatrical run projections were. And it's not even open in Asian territories, or at least all of them. So think about that for a second. This movie, like I made a video, is well on its way to becoming a 1 billion plus